Just a minute. Can't rush the dead and buried, you know. Oh, Molly, don't remind them about planning things.
Open the door.
Is this a social call or an inspection?
Open the door.
Can't you just smash it in like you always do?
Molly.
Violet! I thought you were the authorities. Such a racket.
You said this morning would have been the authorities. What's the matter with you? Trying to get me killed or what?
I was in the garden.
You were out there in broad daylight?
Well, Shaughnessy was supposed to be watching.
To get us all charged.
Well, if it was them, I couldn't let them catch me with my garden clothes on, could I?
Oh, never mind. Here, help me off with these things. It's so hot out there, the tongues of my shoes are hanging out.
How did you get all this stuff?
It wasn't easy, I can tell you. The blinds, Molly, get the blinds.
Oh, yes.
Now let's see what we've got. 18 cans evaporated milk.
How can the cows be so content aiming at these little cans?
Juice, 12 cans. Grape, orange, apple, and tomato.
You know I don't like tomatoes. I don't like tomato juice.
Well, when you're sitting on the brink of extinction, you can't always get what your heart desires.
Well, it gets me all loosey-goosey inside.
Cereal.
Did you get my brand? I gotta have my brand to keep my regular appointments.
Oat, wheat, rice, and bran.
Crackers? Oh, I like those. But nothing with sesame seed. You know it gets up under my bridge.
6 cans of beef. 6 cans of beans and 6 cans of cheese.
It's not my ideal of survival.
Jars of peanut butter and 90 tea bags.
90 tea bags? I guess we'll have to share and double dunk.
And last but not least, chewing gum. 14 days worth.
I think we can do without the chewing gum.
Yeah, Shaughnessy can have it.
Well, how did you get all this stuff, Vi? Looks like you got quadruple the allotment.
Nearly double.
But how?
Well, you remember how Addie Patrick wanted to come in with us?
Well, yes, she's a widow now, and her son being missing in action. Poor dear, he was such a granny basher.
Yeah. Well, I stopped by her place to get her and her one circulation pass, and she was dead on the floor. Stone cold dead, laid out on the kitchen floor, stiff as lead.
Oh, Lord mercy, suicide?
With the way she used to cook, who could tell?
She might have just flew into the window. Vi, you didn't loot the dead, did you?
Of course not. I just rolled her over and had a good long chat with her. She said it was really for the best and she was glad because we could use the extra with Shaughnessy.
Oh, she would have ate us out of house and shelter the first day anyway.
So I thanked her very much for the both of us and wished her well in eternity.
Well, did you tell her to write when she got settled in?
Then I grabbed her one survival provisions card and headed for the distribution center.
God rest her weary soul. Well, didn't they question you when you tried to get the extra allotment?
I figured they might. So, I liberated Addie's burlap, kept my head down, and I looked like any other authorized widow with a valid circulation pass.
Well, why didn't you claim a quadruple allotment? Addie should have had 2 cards, one for her and one for her mister.
I guess she must have eaten her spouse's share.
Poor woman.
In the end, the only thing greater than her appetite was her diarrhea. Hey, let's give him some. Shaughnessy! Are you going to let them bury you in that?
Oh, I forgot.
There's a light in the rocket, but there just isn't any warhead, is there, dear?